Hello friends, this is Summer here. I just wanted to say I hope you're all good, first of all. So I've already done the readings. I don't know why I'm fixing these up. I've already done the readings and we got some pretty interesting messages. But I just wanted to say welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video. Please be kind to me. My voice is gone because I've been talking so much. I talk a lot and I lose my voice so quickly. It's such an annoying thing to have. But yeah, I'm doing this today on the full moon. I'm not really a complete professional with astrology. Not yet anyway. But today is a Leo full moon, and a lot of the readings that I did today actually are very in tune with this whole theme of confidence and self power and courage. And I don't know, I just wanted to say that I hope this new lunar cycle is good to you, and we are coming to a Mercury retrograde as well, so in 2 days from now, 30th. So I just want to wish you all a good retrograde, if there ever really is one. I mean, honestly, if you're afraid of the retrograde, I feel like you will attract more bad in your life than you are hoping. But metro? I keep saying metro. Retrogrades, Mercury retrogrades, any important astrological events are always good, even if it's scary. It's a time for lessons, and with lessons you get results that are just better than what you ever imagined. Anyway, I've rambled on. I want to because I did already speak. I want to say also that if the reading today doesn't resonate with your narrative as of right now, please do not try to fit it into your life. Do not try to create a narrative that fits your ideas of what is going on in your life. Tarot is not a crystal ball. It is not a crystal ball. It should not be taken too seriously. I like to give advice in my readings, and I don't want you to take something that I've said and run along with it if it really doesn't work for you, if it does not work for you at all. And if you struggle with trusting your intuition, if you're having any doubts at all, please do not watch it, because I don't want a bunch of people that watch things and overwhelm themselves with information. So I would say go ground yourself first and really understand if the readings are for you, okay? And I'm only saying that because I know you can fall into the trap of overindulging in information, especially if you have anxiety. I'm just speaking from my own experience, because I find meaning in everything, and it's only recently that I used to struggle a lot with filming my readings. I can do readings in person, no problem, like to people, it's fine, but like doing this whole setup, like the YouTube thing, I struggled for a while. I was so scared of expressing myself. I've always been a little scared of expressing like myself deeply. But anyway, I'm blabbering on about, I have no idea anymore. But I just want to say, like, I really hope you don't find it offensive, I guess. Some people might, I don't know, offensive that I'm saying not to watch this if it doesn't fit you. But I don't want people to look at my readings only to try and fit it into a narrative that they want if it's not for them. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. We have our 3 pins here. So I'm just gonna cut this here, I think, and just move on to the reading. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you get something out of it. And even if you don't, I hope it was fun listening to me talk about random things. And yeah, let's just move on to the reading. Okay, pile 1, if you chose this pin, the duck with a knife, I never know if this is a duck or a chicken, to be honest. Okay, that's getting in the way. But if you chose that, this is your reading. Okay, so I'm just gonna shuffle everything here rather than pre-shuffling everything. I feel like it's a lot more organic for me. Okay. Spirits, divine spirits. What does pile 1 need to know? Ooh, I'm getting some weird, I don't know if it's me that's like shaky or it's the energy of this pile. It's a little, let me turn down this music. It's a little overwhelming. It's either your energies are so strong, or definitely your energies are so strong. I'm feeling a lot. Anyway, okay. Spirits, what does pile 1 need to know? I'm just gonna pull out. Actually, okay. Well, we're not. I was gonna say I was gonna pull out 1 card for each, but I find that I tend to do that to myself, for my own readings, but maybe I shouldn't do that here because, anyway, I'm gonna ramble on. Okay, I'll just see where it goes, but there really is intense, like, energy from this pile. There's a lot of pink. You got higher power and yin card. Very feminine colors, feminine energies. Okay, round and round. I think I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. these. Can you even see that? Ooh, I did a burp. Okay. I forgot to say, so I did your shuffle, song shuffle, and I got Robbers by 1975, and I did a quick meditation before this, and I saw a lot of dark imagery, Asian imagery. It felt like, I don't know if this is racist or if this is like a little bit offensive, but I was seeing like Asian kind of imagery, and it was dark and almost prison-like. It wasn't in a prison, but it was like, it was feeling trapped and feeling like you're hiding. Like, you know that feeling when you're hiding in a closet? Or like you watch a movie and someone's hiding in the closet and there's light just on their face. That's what I was seeing, essentially. That is what I was seeing. But it felt like I saw an Asian girl. Now, that doesn't mean that this pile is only for Asians, but because we are all one, we have many lives, I believe, anyway. And you could have been Asian in your past life. Don't know. But anyway, back to the song. I got Robbers by 1975, and it really ties in, I think, with the whole prisoner hiding, trapped vibe. I know the song is essentially about two lovers who are so in love with each other, but they're toxic. It's like a toxic kind of love. It's like that rush of like a passionate love that is so bad for you, but you just can't let it go, you know, like that. That's what the song is about. Now, I don't want to put my own meaning into the song because that's what it's about if you look it up, but for me, with music, anyone can have different interpretations of music, so I would go watch watch the music video, actually. Then I think maybe, I don't know if there's a music video for it, but maybe you need to watch the music video. I was gonna say listen to the song, figure out your own meaning for it, but also watch the music video. Sometimes the music videos, visual stimulation can actually give you messages, and I don't know. That's it. That's your song. So we got Have Faith in Your Dreams. I'm waiting for, when I do my readings, I kind of like to let everything fall out. I don't like to pick out unless I'm being told to. So, just, oh, okay. I guess there's two for that one, which is so weird. Don't know if you can see this. Okay. There's a lot of like pinky colors for this one, and then there's a lot of blue over here. So let's see what these are first. Good night, Mom. I will definitely stay up too late. This is gonna take a long time, and I know it. Let me look at these cards first before I start shuffling these other ones. So this is just your oracle for now. What am I getting, spirits? first of all, I'm getting, with the energy at the beginning, this like overwhelming, intense energy, and then with this song, when I listen to that song, this is just my own take on this, but when I listen to that song, I think intense energy, intense. That's literally the word I am getting, intense. That's it. It's intense. With higher power clarified with have faith in your dreams, I definitely think this pile is heavily protected by spirits, heavily protected by, it doesn't have to be, if you don't believe in spirits or whatever you believe in higher power, something that you have faith in, I definitely think you are protected. And I'm seeing you're not really seeing your full potential. Whether it's a love situation or something else, it doesn't have to be love. You can like apply it to your life in whatever way you want, but I'll talk about love because I'm seeing a lot of like feminine energy, which is Venusian energy, which essentially ties back to love or could be career. But I'm seeing that you're not really seeing your full potential, and you're not seeing your full potential, and you're not doing that much about it because you think so. You think of yourself as insignificant and kind of invisible, and it feels like this energy of being stuck in something and feeling like you have to hide yourself in order to feel safe. Which brings me back to this, what I saw in my meditation earlier. I feel like you are so accepting and so patient with all the things that you go through, whether it's people hurting you, constant rejection, I don't know, like anything that's bringing you down. I feel like you are not seeing how amazing you really are, and you're hiding yourself. You're hiding yourself from the intensity, protecting your energy because you're so I feel like in this pile, you are definitely people who soak up energy so easily. That's probably why I'm so connected to this pile right now. I feel like you're so connected to source. Okay, let me just keep going, because I don't want to base the whole reading on just these cards. Okay. I love, you see whenever you're shuffling cards and you just do this and it's like sliding down. Ugh. I'm being really weird, but I love that feeling so much. Okay, what does pile one need to know using these cards? Ooh, you know what's so weird? I feel myself like raising my shoulders as I'm like doing this. So there's a lot of like tense energy. It's back to that word intense again. It's so intense, and god damn. Okay. My favorite part about readings is definitely the shuffling. Sometimes I just go off in a trance just shuffling. My favorite card to shuffle is this one, especially. That's why I'm using it today. I don't know. Ooh. And the moon card. Oh. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but I do. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't usually do reverse cards, but unless I really have to, unless I'm being told to. Can I have a card for this? Okay. Savoring pleasure. Okay. I think there's definitely a lot of tense energy in this pile. I feel like you're... Sorry, I burped. I feel like did you hear my chest? Gross. Whatever though. We're all human. Gosh. I know my readings are probably gonna be really long, and I'm so sorry, guys. But I love when cards jump. I love when cards jump. I'm still feeling tense. I feel like it hasn't gone away. It hasn't gone away at all. I want this card. Oh, interesting. I saw that at the bottom of the pile earlier. Okay. And for this one, I'll just get one. Oops. Just one card, please. Oh, thank you. So you got, what's the best that could happen? I'm gonna read this out for you guys. You're probably super good at thinking up the worst case scenario, right? You can project all your fears onto a big screen and play them out in vivid color. You can actually feel the anger of the confrontation you haven't confronted, the loss of the job you haven't been fired from, the death of the star you haven't dared to shoot for. Try putting those superpowers to work in the opposite direction. Imagine how you could be surprised and delighted in those same scenarios. Daydream instead of worry. Say, hey, to that cool ass shit. I love these cards so much. There you go. If you want to see that closer. I feel like you are worrying so much about everything in your life that you don't realize how supported you are by your spirit guides, your higher beings, whatever you believe in. You are so supported by the universe and you don't even realize. You need to release all this negativity and all this overthinking, because if you see here, okay, so we have all these pink cards here and we got blue, And the blue chakra, it talks about communication. And communication, throat chakra, I don't know. And I definitely think that, you see these? Oh my gosh, you can't even see them. I'll show them individually. This light is good for aesthetic, but not really for practicality. It's really fucking annoying. Oh shit. Shit. Should I just bleep these out? I don't even know. Okay. I don't really understand the whole YouTube censoring thing, so I don't know if I should bleep those out or whatever. Well. Anyway, let me get to my point before I go off again. It's saying that you're worrying so much about everything that you have no control of, and it's keeping you in this cycle, keeping you on this like loop of hoping for a desired outcome, hoping for the answers, hoping for things to get better. And Spirit is asking you to let overthinking go. You need to start taking care of yourself, especially your feminine side. So a lot of self-care, taking care of your health, meditation, just keeping calm. And I know it's hard to, it's very easy to say, just get over it, you know? It's very easy to say that just stop overthinking, it's gonna be fine. Like, it's so easy for other people to say when they're not in that position, and I get that because I'm exactly the same way. What this is saying to me is you need to release all your worries to whoever, whatever. Journal it, meditate. Don't hold on to that, because when you hold on to things, it just becomes so heavy to carry. You know? Like, you could tell me that, I guess this, if you had to hold on to this for the rest of your life, like, even if it's not heavy, you're fucking, okay, do I bleep that out again? I have no idea. Your hands are gonna get so tired of holding on to it. And I understand it's very hard to just keep yourself calm and like not worry about what's gonna happen, but girl, you have to try. Or boy, that the girl was not, it was all genders. I didn't really think about that. Bitch. You gotta try. I know it's hard, but you have to try and think of what's the best that could happen, instead of worrying about, oh, like, let's say for example you have work and you have a deadline coming up for a project or something, and you're not up to speed, everything, like, let's say you're in a group work and no one's like listening, no one's doing this or that, and you feel like you're taking everything on. The thing is, even if the outcome is bad, you gotta let go. You gotta do your work. Figure out the point where you know you've done enough and let it go. because the more you hold on to the outcome, the less your support team will have time to do the work for you, if you get what I mean, if you believe in that. And anxiety is a bitch, and I know it's very hard to just get over it, but you gotta stop hiding yourself and just let the day come as it comes. I don't know how to articulate that. Let the days flow freely, even if it's bad. Always find, I think the best exercise, what I do for me, because I don't like to overthink. Nobody likes to overthink, but I overthink a lot. Oops. Just ask yourself, interrupt your thoughts. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm like drifting off. My mind is kind of away. I need some drink. Yes, the exercise. When you think about negative thoughts, interrupt yourself and tell yourself, what if it's actually going to end up good? What if I do end up with that person? What if I do get the job? What if I do get this? What if I do? What if I could get exactly what I wanted? What if? You gotta stop hiding and know that the world is here for you, and there's so much out there, and it's the thing that people don't understand is that the universe, the world, whatever, is so abundant. There's room for everybody. There's room for everything. Only if you let it come to you. Do you know what I mean? And what this is telling me is you need to, first of all, stop going round and round in negative thoughts and patterns. You gotta have some discipline over yourself and cut that shit out. Even if it's hard, even if it's mental illness is definitely something that is a struggle, but we are the only ones that can control. Even if you don't have mental illness, everybody has something, right? But we are the only ones in control of our lives. Even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it feels like the whole world is against you, you are in control of literally everything in your life. Start thinking of yourself as the player, and this is a game. Because once you start thinking like that, stuff like this, that like little things that burden you and are so heavy on you, don't feel as heavy anymore. Excuse me. I know it's overwhelming, but take it slow. You don't have to rush. You don't have to rush it. If you feel one day that you just can't, you literally cannot, like, I don't know how to say that, but you literally cannot, that's it. You can't. I'm that's fine. You know, not every day has to be progressive. Oh, wow, okay. Are these upside down? I think I am just shuffling these upside down. I don't normally take these... No. I don't normally take these reversed, so I'll just intuitively read these. Anyway. Okay. This is just pretty much saying exactly what I've been saying. You were so rigid, and can I cover it like this? There's so much rigidness and tense energy that you can't even let yourself just, okay, you know what, I'm gonna give up, I'm gonna just do this. You can see it like that, right? You're so stuck in what you feel and what you think and what you know, or what you think you know, that you just need to let loose. Let loose and stop hiding, because this was in reverse. That's what I'm getting. You need to stop hiding and let loose and just be open to receiving the pleasures of life. Let yourself feel the good times. Let yourself feel the good times. Stop searching for the next thing. Stop searching for what else you could do, what else you need to, I don't know, fix, because no one needs fixed. We are all amazing, regardless of our egos. And stop putting all these thoughts and all these narratives in your mind. You gotta choose one narrative and choose a good one. You can't have all of these. It's essentially like the holding thing that I was talking about. Just let it go. And I know it's really hard to do that, but you have to try. You have to. There's no one else who's gonna do it for you. And if you really feel like you can't do it on your own, you gotta reach out to somebody who can help you out. Let's see. Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit calm. Still tense though. Okay, what do your spirit animals want to say? I know it's a lot of intense energies, but sometimes we need that slap in the face, you know, I feel. Sometimes it's good to be intense. Because you don't want to have energies that... Energies? What? You don't want to have readings that are always just talking about the good things. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm only talking about the bad things, but There you go. See? Got Spirit Has a Plan. Koala, which is number 35. I'm gonna read it out for you guys actually. And at the bottom you got Starfish, Open to Infinite Possibility, number 59. Yeah, you gotta just start trusting in your, not just in your support team, but in yourself as well. You gotta stop going for things and just start accepting things into your life a little bit more. What was I talking about earlier? I've completely, I said I was gonna read this, didn't I? Where is my book? I couldn't find it. Ooh, you know, I don't know why I'm singing. Actually, I like to do that a lot, but that felt good. It's like that tense energy just went away. I'm feeling like you definitely need to go out in nature, meditate, just take time to like sit back, relax, and just breathe. It feels good. Okay. Spirit Has a Plan. Oracle message. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly, with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover your happiness, pleasure, and contentment. All gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. That's such a great message for this whole reading. You really need to start trusting, not just in Spirit, but in yourself more. Stop hiding and let yourself flow. It's honestly just, okay, take a moment right now to just breathe. Breathing is the best thing that we have been given. I don't know why I was speaking so slow there. I don't really know. But go and take some time to breathe. I'm gonna do my own messages from Spirit, and then I will give you guys your, oh, okay. Oh, dude, I'm not making that shit up. It says relax. Okay. That's it, dude. I'm not even lying. It says relax. You know what you gotta do. Find what it is that you feel good doing. Something that makes you feel so relaxed. Go and do it. Take time for yourself. Even if you're so busy with life and all your schedules, make time. Because you deserve to have that time. You deserve it. And no matter how busy we are, we should always have time for ourselves. That is important. Because I'm gonna cover these. Because There's only one you, and only you have control of yourself, and you deserve to feel good. That's all I can say about that, really. Let's get some letters. Oh, and there's numbers in this as well, and I'm gonna get the dice. Oh, okay. So we have, is that a 6? I don't remember how these, oh it is, because obviously there's no 9 in that, duh. So you got 6, you got 2, you got a 10, 15, another 10, 10, 10, a 4, and a 7. Let's see. And then for your letters, you got D. Can you even see that? D, H, whatever, Z. Dude, I'm like getting confused. Is that how a Z looks like? Okay, P, C. I'm gonna say it's either a 9 or a 6. You got S, M, Z, again. Ooh, maybe you need some sleep. You got your Z, 2 Z's there. You just need a third one. Okay, Z, F, E, R, J. You got a J. Oh my god, I'm not doing good with these fucking letters. Fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna look that up after this whole censoring thing, because this is my first reading on YouTube anyway. What is this? Oh, a $sign. Yeah, you're gonna get some money soon. Maybe you're worrying about money. I don't want to say stop worrying about money, because it's very easy to get lost in that anxiety. Oh my god, I'm not. Anxiety of money problems, but once you start realizing that the world is abundant and money is flowing, you're fine. You create your reality. If you're worrying about money, I totally understand, especially with the things going on right now, with people like losing jobs, not really finding anything to make money with. I can't speak, excuse me. Let's see what words we got. So you have perf, man, same, the double Z, like I said, fear, names, ham, okay. So I'm gonna say these all out again. You got D, H, Z, P, C, J, S, M, Z, F, E, R, E, A, N, Q, because I forgot to say all of them. The $sign, a 9 or a 6, 8, 15, 4, 7, 10, 10, 2, 6. Look up these numbers. Look up 10, 10, because I know there's like certain meanings for them, but everybody has their own meaning for it. So I'm not gonna give it to you. You're gonna have to go look for it, and maybe it means something else for you than it does for me. But oh, shall I use that today? I'm not really sure. I think I will. I'll do it. I'm gonna do the book of answers for you. So this one, I'm gonna do this for you. It's by Carol Bolt, and I'm just gonna shuffle on a random page. So if you think of a question Now, this isn't for everybody. I'm gonna say that not all might resonate with this, but mishaps are highly probable. Oh, I'm sorry, but we'll do another one. I don't want you to worry. But even, okay, honestly though, even if that message was right, even if mishaps are probable, whatever, you can always get back from it. Pick yourself up and get back from it. Everything is temporary. Nothing is really set in stone, honestly. Okay, then someone definitely needs this. Mishaps are, I just pulled that out again. Let me just, for whoever, ooh, that's 4. I'm gonna do you, please don't worry. Take what resonates. Not everything will. I will do this. And give you advice. Okay, spirits, why is this here? Mishaps are highly probable. Oops. Oops. Okay. Why is this here? Do you have a message for the person that needs that message? Oh my god, what is going on? It's intense. I don't know if it's because of your energy, or maybe you are going through a lot right now, and maybe it feels like things are just so hard to get out of. And I feel really bad because I feel like I'm trying to just I'm not trying to force positivity, because if you honestly feel like you can't be positive and you can't take time for yourself, that's on you. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that as if, like, whatever I say is just advice. It's not, you don't have to take it. You don't have to. Time to collaborate. Mishaps are highly probable, but it's time to collaborate. Oh, okay. No. See, I was even scared whenever I saw that, but I think that you are thinking, you're probably going into either a project or something that requires working with other people, or working, not literally physically, it could be just like working with other energies is what I mean. And you might be worrying a lot about negative things and overthinking the possibilities of bad things that could happen. But the thing is, but the thing is, it's almost always unavoidable. Bad things are gonna happen regardless, and you can either let it take over your mind or let it see that it's a possibility and let it go. Because if you hold on to that, chances are you might manifest that into your reality. You know what I'm saying? We become what we think. So I think what this is saying is, don't worry about the bad things that could happen. Think about what's the best thing that could happen. And I think that's it for pile 1. I'm gonna move on. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Even though I was like everywhere, I feel like I was all over the place there, but thank you so much. I hope you got something from that. And you know, if you want any more advice, or if you just want a message, hit me up on my Instagram or on this channel, because I will try to help everybody and give as much advice as I can. Anyway, if you feel like there's no one that you can turn to and it feels like too much, I am always there to support and share my light and share my love in the best way that I can. So, thank you for reading. No. Thank you for reading. Thank you for listening to this reading. I hope you got something out of it. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. Maybe it wasn't for you, but maybe you did get something out of it. Okay. So, what is that? What's another one? Okay. Yours is pretty interesting. So if you pick pile 2, which is the mountain pin, the camping pin, then this is your reading. I want to start I'm gonna start off by saying that I did a really quick meditation before your reading, and what I was seeing was it was a guy holding a baby and someone else to the right. It was like I was like a third person, like in between the two people, and the guy was holding a baby. That's all I kept seeing, and I kept hearing, there's something new coming for you, or something new is, anyway, the message is that there's something new. And I also heard the name John, and I heard John Misty, and I think there's a band or an artist, I'm not really sure if it's a group or a single person, sorry, but Father John Misty, so that might be someone you need to listen to. You'll probably find meaning in that on your own. I don't want to find the meaning for you. And I really imagined myself in this forest, which is really weird. And I didn't feel, it was a feeling of being small. It's like, you know, like in an adventure game, that feeling of like newness and excitement. It was that feeling. Everything, there was a clear path in front of me, and there were trees. Is it, what do you call it, like a meadow? I think it's a meadow, not really sure, but it's like clear, and then there's trees all around. It's like you're going into the forest, you know what I mean? It was that, and it was this feeling of just excitement. Yeah. And I got your song, I shuffled your song, and I got Walking in the Neon by Peter Richard, and it was the club mix. So it's a little difficult to give you my message for that because it's disco music, so you're gonna have to listen to it yourself and figure out how you feel about it. But I listened a little bit to the beginning, and it's like that feeling of like walking into something. You know when you walk into a club and then the music is just playing and you're just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a great night. Maybe some people think like that, but it's like that with the music and the pin and just what I was seeing. So let's get to it. Ooh, I don't know why I did that. Even that there, it's, I feel like there's this excitement energy, there's this, something is, it's like you know that something is happening or coming. Maybe you are expecting a child. I'm not sure. Maybe your own, maybe someone you know. I need to put lip balm on. My lips are, where did I put it? Sorry, I got distracted. It's very important to chap up. Anyway, but yeah, there's this feeling of excitement. It's like maybe you really are having a baby, or you're expecting someone else to have one, or maybe it's a project that you're working on, something new that you're working on, something new essentially is the message here that I'm getting. And we're gonna get to it because I'm gonna ramble on if I keep going back on the same thought. Ooh, that was a clean shuffle. Did you? I wish sometimes you guys could feel it. Nobody understands but the person shuffling the satisfaction of a perfect shuffle. And I think maybe I'm just being really weird, but it's this deck. I love this deck. It just shuffles so perfectly. Okay, we got a time for healing. Oh, okay. Got a time for healing. I jumbled up the order from the last reading. That's okay. Oh, what is this one? A time to give rather than take. Okay. That's a lot. We're not taking all that. Sorry. If it comes out again, then it's the message for you. Okay. Adjustments are required. And at the bottom, expect powerful change. Okay. Let me put that to the side. And I should have shuffled this one, but I got a little too distracted. Not really distracted, I'm lying. I didn't get distracted. I honestly just completely forgot about it. Okay, spirits, angels, divine spirits. What does pile 2 need to know? Oh, I feel tight here. Sorry, I'm so silent. I don't know. It's this. It's in my way. That's why. Ooh, I'm really burpy. I don't know if you guys find that gross, but I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Completely like not related to this, but I've been having issues, like I have like digestive issues, TMI, whatever, but recently I found out about people drinking chlorophyll, not chloroform. Is it chloroform or chloroform? No, that sounds really fucking wrong. Bleep that out, I guess. Chloroform form. It's chlorophyll, the thing that makes the plants green. There you go. And people put that in their water, and apparently it does a lot of good for them. Health-wise. Obviously health-wise, why would I even say that? But I'm on my 3rd day now, and I feel like my skin is definitely getting a lot brighter. Don't know what else. I'm not pooping as much though. I was expecting it to detoxify my body, but I feel like my body's so detoxified. I've cut out a lot of stuff from my diet. I don't know why I started talking about that. Sorry, pile 2. I'm gonna get back on track. Okay, what is this here? Why is something else came up? A time for healing. You got thinker and no place like home for that. Interesting. Why is it time to give rather than take here? Okay, pile 2, you're getting a lot of 2s. 2 cards. Adjustments are required. Why is this here? Adjustments are required here. Whoa, okay. Thank you. I just hit the mic. Thank you, spirits. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the back so I can have some room. There's a lot of light energy with pile 2. There's not a lot of heaviness that I'm feeling. There's thinker, no place like home, milk and honey, clean it up. Round and round, adjustments are required. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna continue. Oops, sorry. I'm saying sorry to the cards. I'm gonna continue and get this card and see what I get, because unlike the first pile where everything was like intense and I felt like I was speaking a lot more, I feel like in this pile you're the kind of person who really thinks about what you say and what you put out first, and not in like a sorry, not in like in a fear-based way. It's more like you just like to think and take your time. That's what I'm getting. There's a feeling of homeliness and the color green and yellow. Green, yellow, and brown, like earthy colors, so you could be an earth sign. And I'm not seeing that in the cards, I'm just feeling that. Maybe it's because of the pin as well. Okay. Embark on an adventure. That's interesting. You see that? Okay, why is the second one here? Why is this here? Time to take. Oh, sorry. Ah, there's so many things happening. Okay. I feel like there is a lot of things happening for you, and you're aware of this. Like, you know that new things are coming up for you. You know something's about to happen, or something already is happening, and it's just, I want that card. Manifesting your dreams. Okay. And the last one, please. Receiving from angels in reverse. Okay. spirits, can I please have one message from the Spiritual AF deck? Stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. Okay, interesting. We'll give that one a read. Notice how you feel when you're with a person. If you feel like shit, don't hang out with them. It's that straightforward. For reals. They don't have to be bad people for you to choose to not engage. It may just be your reaction to them. Even if you can't remove yourself from their presence completely, you can at least check in with the with the part of you that gets crazy and give it the love it needs. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm getting a lot more downloads. I'm hearing, it's okay, John is not here. He is elsewhere. Go look in the corner of your pantry. What the heck? I'm definitely hearing a lot more messages from spirits, just because, like I said, I think this pile is a lot more quiet, and aware of energies. I feel like you are a lot more healed now at this point in your life. I feel like it says here time for healing, but I definitely feel like you have gone through the healing. You have the Thinker and No Place Like Home with this card, as well as embarking on an adventure. And I really feel like you've taken the time. I'd be surprised if the Hermit card comes out for this one, but you've been taking the time to really heal yourself and staying at home, staying in an energy of warmth and comfort, what's comfortable to you, what you feel the most yourself in. So for some people that's home, but for you, what is your home? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be with a family or a house. It doesn't have to be like that. It's whatever feels home to you. I feel like you have been surrounding yourself a lot more with things like that. Why did I sound like I was about to cry? I was not. I feel like you've been surrounding yourself with a lot more things that make you feel alive and make you feel excited to live life. And it ties back to that whole energy of this newness and this embarking on an adventure card. I feel like you have definitely been doing the work on yourself, focusing on what brings you joy, and it's a lot clearer for you to see what is coming. I feel like you're a lot more accepting of what was, and you are looking at what could be. Okay, let's get one message for this. what is the overall message that pile 2 needs to hear from this? Okay. Is that all you've really got? Okay. I'm gonna get that because this is the bottom. Think about the positive and step back and observe is here. As well, is that all you've really got? That's the card. That's the message that came out for you. I feel like with the way I'm acting, I feel like I'm tidying everything up so much. I have no idea why, but I'm assuming that's so weird. I just said that and I looked at this card. I didn't even think about it. Clean it up. And then Virgo here. Honestly, you could be a Virgo. I'm getting strong Virgo vibes. Definitely. But I sorry, I'm just gonna laugh at myself first. Okay. But I definitely think that you are manifesting your dreams for sure. There is no doubt about that. I feel like you are at the point of your healing where you are accepting things and understanding, having a better understanding and clarity of your situation. And the thing is, I feel like you are wanting more, and not in a physical sense, but I feel like you're wanting more out of it. I feel like sometimes you might get stuck in thinking so much in introspection that you're so used to like diving deep into your mind and healing and adjusting, but it's become more like a cycle of something that you do over and over again because you're thinking about more, if you get what I mean. Sometimes we get so stuck in introspection and receiving messages, receiving downloads, whatever, that we forget that when we take, there still needs to be a balance. There has to be a balance with everything in life. And it's time to take what you've learned, from that healing, and use your powers and your magic, and that's literally, metaphorically, whatever, your inner magic. You have to use what you've learned and give it out to people. I don't know why it's either my voice is like messed up or I'm about to cry, but I don't feel it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let me take a drink. But that's what I'm getting, is that you're so stuck in cleaning things up, refining, and adjusting what's already been adjusted so many times. That's why I'm fixing everything. Like I think you've recently you've recently figured out your power and what you can do and what you're able to achieve, and it's great. That's a great thing, and I'm so glad that you're in that state. But you can't live your life in your head and on your own, because there are people that want to come into your life. There are people that maybe that's the baby. I think that might make sense with the baby imagery. There are people you need to take care of. There are people that you need to take care of and give your love and give your light and give your strength to. And I don't mean that in give yourself away, but there has to be a balance between give and take. And I feel like you gotta get out of that and just start making time for the people who matter, people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness, like that card says. Let's do the tarot. Let's see what these say. I don't know why I did that. I did that already. Whoa. Why is this first pile here? Can clarify any place of harm, anchor, attack the healing. Can I adventure for pile? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you clarify this one here with milk and honey? Clean it up. Okay. Dude, exactly what I said. Although the Hermit card didn't come out, but at the bottom of the deck you've got the World card, which talks about completion. And in this one, it's a little different. You can see the back. You can see it from the back of the deck. I mean, the art. And you can see the person's butt. And anytime I see nakedness, I think vulnerability and sharing yourself. I did that really weird. But anyway, we'll move on. We got the 9 of Cups with the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I think what the cards are saying to me is that you, essentially what I just said in the other cards, is that you're protecting what you've already manifested because you think this is all that you've got. This is all that you've got. You know that there is more, but you've gotten to a point in your healing where you've gotten so much, but the thing is, what you don't see is that I don't know how to say this. This isn't all that you can achieve. And I can understand you thinking, oh, but you said that. I forgot where I was going with that. Let me just rehash my brain. I did say that you know that there's more. But there's this sense of, acceptance is good, but then accepting things too much is also bad. I feel like you have all these things that you have accumulated, and you're refusing, maybe consciously or not, I have no idea, I don't judge, it's for you to understand that, but you've accumulated so much strength, power, whatever it is, that you were so afraid of losing a cup and giving that away to other people. But you don't realize in doing this is that you are not nourishing the people around you. And in order to be nourished, we gotta nourish the people around us. I think for me anyway, the trick to life is to find the balance in everything. There's always good and there's always bad. You have to have both, and it's just, I think when you think of life that way, things become a little easier. And I really do think that you've gotten so stuck in introspection and healing that you've forgotten to give to those that have been there for you. And even if you're thinking, oh, nobody's there for me, open your eyes. Doesn't have to be people that are immediately there for you, but you have a gift, and you have accumulated all these gifts, and what's the point of them? What's the point of owning all of them when you can't share them? Maybe instead of like people, it's using your gifts and your power and your magic to help other people, to help elevate the lives of other people, or to, I don't know, it doesn't have to be people that you know, but I think what this is, I think, there's the thinking again, but what this is saying is that although everything is great in this pile, by the way, everything is like, I can definitely feel that sense of like, I'm ready to take on the world, but it's like, you gotta go out now and give yourself to the world. If that makes sense, I don't know. I think it does. I need to stop questioning everything I say. I am still working on communication. Not really communication. I can talk and talk and talk. That's more, I really need to still work on expressing myself, and I think that's what this pile is talking about too. There's this fear of giving yourself to others, or more, there's a fear of giving yourself in general, because I understand that once you get to a point of healing, I get this way whenever I did therapy, counseling, where I got to a point where I felt so much better than I used to be that I don't even want to get back to the low point. But in fearing that, I stopped myself from getting further into my healing. Does that make sense? I stop myself from expanding further because I'm so scared of essentially becoming disappointed if I made a choice that brought me back down to where I was. And I don't know if this pile feels the same way, but I definitely do. I can understand that. There's a huge perfectionism is such an annoying thing to deal with, and I wish it was just like, oh, I just like everything like clean and perfect and tidy, but it's not. Especially if it's like a mental illness. I'm not saying that I have it, but I'm just saying that it's talked about so lightly. I think nobody really understands the extent that it goes to. Like, I'm not saying at all that I have OCD or whatever, but sometimes I would feel like I can't like. There was this one time, actually, I was gonna watch a movie with my brother. Oops. I was gonna watch a movie with my brother, and I went downstairs to the living room and saw everything was so messy. Like, not even like messy, but it was messy, and it didn't smell nice. It wasn't the right ambiance. I was just like, nope. I cleaned the entire living room before watching the movie. It took us 2 hours to clean everything. Like, stuff like that. Like, nobody understands how frustrating it is when you feel like everything has to be of value, I guess. I think that's the best way I can put it. I feel like everything has to be of value. Like, it needs to be clean, it needs to be this, and it's so common nowadays, that's why. But it really is so annoying when you can't do anything without having to do a specific thing first. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna shuffle this card and see what spirits want to say to you. Whoa. Okay. 2 cards here. We got Let It Shine and Take a Leap of Faith. So Let It Shine is number 46, Peacock Spirit, and Take a Leap of Faith is Grasshopper Spirit, number 30. Can you see that? I hope you guys can. I don't know why I'm talking like you can reply back. I'm hoping you see it. But this, it's just talking about exactly what I said. You gotta open yourself up and get out of that healing, fixing mentality and share yourself with the world and take a leap of faith. And the color green here talks about, it doesn't talk about, but it shows the heart chakra, which is the color green. And I think what this, and then, oh, and you get this card, which is also green, and it's in the middle, right in the center of it all. You gotta open up your heart. I know it's hard when it's been a long time since you've really opened yourself up to anyone, but opening your heart will bring in so many amazing things, so many people, so many experiences that you will just love. And that ties back to the whole newness, something new happening, and this exciting adventure You gotta get out of this hermit mode and just go for it. Use your gifts, use your talents, use all that you can give. Not all. Please make sure that you set your boundaries and make time for yourself also. But it's time to get out of that introspective cave. Get out there. Give them what you have. Give them what you've got. People want to hear you. People want to see you. People want to be inspired by you. You gotta remember, despite everything, how do I say this? Despite there already have, okay, let me rehash my brain because my mind is gone. Despite there being multiple things that you already want to create, like let's say you want to make art and sell art and share your art, but then you see that there's so many other people that are amazing and it puts you down, or you feel like you don't have, there's no room for you. Cut that shit out. Cut that bullshit out. There's always room for your talents. The thing that people don't get, which I struggle with too, is that my voice, what the hell, is that there is only one you, and you could be selling the same thing as this other person, but people go to you for your power, your personality, your magic, your talent. There's something about you that no one else will ever have, and you gotta remind yourself of that. Let us shuffle. Nope, not this one. I gotta take a break and drink. My voice is, maybe it's because I'm speaking so much, or let's do your letters. With this pile 2 to 9 and your numbers. Okay, we've got number 3, 0, 6, 5, 2, 1, and 30. Oh, you got 3 and 0 here, 30 there as well. So, let's see what your letters are. T, Z, M, H, whatever. R, there's a number 8, another Z, A, U, J, B. I always struggle doing this, I swear. I should get different letters. Excuse me. 7, another U, N, oops, I. Your name could be Zamir. I don't know why I was hearing Zamir. I, M, another S. Oh, there was no S. E, N, and a dollar sign. $87? I don't know. Okay. So I'm getting gun, beam, bean. Oh my god. Should I fix? I'm not fixing this J anymore. I just said I'm not fixing it. And I went ahead and fixed it, and it did the same thing again. I'm gonna stop. Tune, meet, oops, mute. Okay, whatever you get there. So I'll say it again. TZMHRSZAUJBEGUNIMN. $87 and 65303021. Okay, let's get rid of that. And I wasn't gonna do the book of answers, but I did it for the other pile, so I'm gonna do it for you guys too. Ow, can't reach it. Okay, so think of a question. I'm only gonna do one. Now, this might not resonate for everybody, but it might for you. Please take it with a grain of salt and only apply it to your life if it fits. But I'm gonna shuffle to a page. It is sure to make things interesting. It is sure to make things interesting. I'll do another one for you to clarify that. It is sure to make things interesting. You'll find out everything you'll need to know. Okay? So for whoever needs that, you got it is sure to make things interesting, and you will find out everything you'll need to know. And let me see. That is it for you, pile 2. I hope you got something out of that, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry, but the reading is for a bunch of people. It might not resonate for you, and that's okay. Please, please make sure that you take what resonates with you, and don't fall into this trap of applying it to your life and overthinking it. So I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you on my next video. Hello. If you chose this witch frog, then you pick pile 3, and this is your reading. I'm just gonna start off. I did the meditation in the beginning. I think I saw a lot more in this. I first saw a woman and a man who I presume to be a couple holding a child, not a baby, but like a child. The man is holding a child like on the shoulder, kind of slumped, like they're sitting. It looks like the end of a stage, like a stage. Yeah, that's it. The end of a stage, like where you shouldn't jump off, I guess. But they're sitting on that, and they're just looking at each other. And I was getting... After that, I saw myself in the perspective of a male on a boat. Just one of those like fishing boats, not like, I don't mean like a big ass boat. I mean like a tiny, like average looking one. I don't really know. When I think of a boat, that's what I think of. And they're just like this, looking at the sunset, and I think it's actually a lake, not really the ocean. Feels more like a lake to me, but they're looking at the sunset, and there's a lot of longing. And I was sorry, I was hearing cottagecore vibes. And even if you don't like cottagecore, I think there's this feeling of like this longing for like that warmth, that homeliness that you get with the cottagecore aesthetic. Excuse me. And then I was in a dark room, and I was a child. I was looking at the child, but I knew I was the child. Walking to the door, opening it, and seeing a maternal figure that's really tall. I was in the perspective of the child, so I was like, I don't really have anything to show, but like I was like this tiny little finger, and the lady was like this, like looming over me, and I was looking up, and it looks like a maternal figure just looking down. You can't see the face, and then walking away, and you're following them. And I really wasn't expecting it. I thought when I first saw the cottagecore vibes, I was like, oh, this is nice, okay, like a loving, warm family, blah 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 blah, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then I shuffled your song, and I got triggered by Chase Atlantic. I skimmed through the lyrics. I want you guys to look up the song, listen to it yourself, see what message you get personally, because everybody will have different interpretations, and I don't want my interpretation to, I don't want to feed you my interpretation of it. But I will say that I was looking through the lyrics, and it's very angry. It's very angry, just very angry. That's all I can say. Like fed up. You know what I mean? And I'm curious to see what your reading says. So I'm gonna switch these because I messed up last time and did that one first. But I want to do these first. It gives me a better understanding of things. Okay. Pile 3. Pile 3. I completely forgot to turn on my mic, my external mic. I don't even know if this is gonna do anything anymore. I don't even know if I'm gonna use these, but I'm gonna turn it on again. So, the audio might be weird if I do use these, because I use this for the other two, and I forgot for this one. I'm really sorry. So, I'm sorry if the audio gets really weird, but I will. Hello, are you recording? We're not. Okay. I'm feeling really warm immediately. I'm already feeling like I feel warmth, and our heater is not on. I'm beside the window, so I shouldn't feel warm, but I feel a warmth on my face, like mostly up here in my head. There's a lot of red, fiery, angry, but I don't feel angry. It's more like it's frustration, annoyance, I don't know. Okay, let's see. What does pile 3 need to know, please? Spirits. Oh my god, why is it so much harder to shuffle these now? I guess there's a sense of disconnectedness. Okay. Spirits. What do pile 3 people need to know? Soulmates. Okay. Whoa. 2. Okay. Interesting. Masculine energy, which might make sense with the fiery, angry, and I'm not being sexist. I'm just thinking about the planets with the Mars energy. It talks about Mars is the planet of masculine energy, and it's essentially power and anger and violence and fiery. If you think of the elements, think fire, pretty much. That's it. Okay, give me another one, please. There's one. Okay, mending. New life at the bottom of the deck. Let's put that to the side. Ooh. Pile 3. I feel like there's a lot of hurt immediately just looking at this. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of hurt when it comes to people that you trust and consider your soulmate. And let me just point out, the soulmate does not necessarily mean romantic. It can be through your pets, through your friends, family. A soulmate is essentially people of the like soul as you, or people from your past life who you created a connection, an unbreakable connection with. These are people that you meet and you know exactly that they were meant to be in your life, and it just feels so easy, and you're so, if you think your best friend, do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of hurt that I'm feeling, but we'll keep going. I don't want to say anything first until things start to make more sense. Nothing is yet set in stone with soulmates, okay? Why is Yang and Truth told here, spirits? Look at the bigger picture. Why is mending here? Her work is paying off. Okay. Adjustments are required is at the bottom. Let me put that to the side here. Let me also point out, when I talk about masculine, feminine energies, I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about energy. Everybody has a masculine and a feminine energy in their soul, in their physical being. And this is not me saying that this is just for men, or that this means man. It does not. I just want to point that out in case people wondered. When I talk about feminine, masculine energy, I don't mean to organize them. That's it. I don't mean to organize them based on gender, because I believe that gender is fluid, and honestly, this is just my personal opinion, that people should stop trying to care so much about what box they fit in when it comes to gender, because we have both feminine and masculine energy within us. And I think if people start becoming more open to the idea that you are not just one thing all the time, then we would be in such a better, happier place. But in saying that, I also think that it's fun when people don't agree with everything, because then there's a balance of bad and good, and there's a balance of everything. And I'm going off, but it's okay. It's just about what you do with your life, what you do with what you think. As long as you're not harming anybody, it should be fine. You should be allowed to do or to identify or to be whatever you want to be. Doesn't matter. You could identify as a helicopter. I don't know. Honestly, that's what I think. It's just that if you're doing you, you're doing you for your happiness and you're not harming anyone, you should be fine. Sorry, I'm going off. I don't know why I'm going off. But it's quite late now, so my voice is kind of tired. We're not taking this. I want to know why soulmates is here with nothing as yet set in stone. I got that in reverse. Is everything here in reverse? I don't usually take reversals. Let's spin it. Oh, it's definitely in reverse. Okay. Why is Yang here with truth be told and look at the bigger picture? Cherish self. Okay, in reverse. I'm just taking it as reverse. Why is mending here with your hard work is paying off with this card? Receiving from angels. Trusting your intuition is at the bottom of the deck. Put this to the side. Ooh. I'm feeling my back hurting. And for me, when my back is hurting, you don't have to believe in this. It doesn't really matter if you do or not. But for me, when your back is hurting, it's like you're carrying a little too much. It's like when your shoulders are hurting, you know that saying, carrying too much on your shoulders. I feel like you are carrying too much. Let me just drink. I've been drinking decaf coffee with cinnamon, nutmeg, oat milk as the base, not water, and then honey. It's like the best thing you could ever drink. You can drink it with normal coffee as well, but I take decaf. But it's so good. That was uncomfortably close to the camera. Okay. Sorry about that. My voice is a little bit gone. It happens when I talk too much. At night, I mean. I didn't finish that. Okay, spirits. Maybe your throat chakra is blocked off. Okay. Spirits, using the spiritual AF deck, what does pile 3 need to know, please? What does pile 3 need to know? I'm just gonna pick one up. Not that one. This one. Exhale. Oops. Exhale that bullshit. I keep cursing in this video. I don't know the rules against censoring curse words and whatever on YouTube, so I'm hoping I don't have to bleep it because I don't like that. Today, practice the ancient mediation technique, of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapple. Or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in like it sparkles. It sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to dump on your therapist. Okay. I think that card requires us to breathe a little bit, so just take a moment. Just take a moment and take a breath. Okay. Okay. So what I was saying in the beginning is I'm feeling a lot of hurt. I just got relaxed there. But I'm gonna take another one for you because maybe this pile 3 need to know, please. Spirits, this pile 3 need to know. You're overlooking the details. Pay close attention. It's interesting how it says that, but it says look at the bigger picture. Interesting. Ah, okay. Okay, actually. I feel like you're worried about a soulmate connection, whether it be romantic or platonic, doesn't matter. But I think you are worried about a connection because of how ambiguous everything is right now. And you're refusing to listen to your inner guidance and your inner voice. I feel like you are looking at the bigger picture, right? I feel like something has been said that has triggered this feeling, perhaps past feeling of hurt and ew, I made a weird noise. The fuck was that? The fuck? What? I feel like you have recently either been given some information or some truth, or I'm getting two different scenarios. One is either you have been given a truth or information that has triggered you to feeling all this hurt and frustration by either a masculine energy in your life that has triggered a past hurt by another masculine energy, and you are seeing it on a surface level rather than paying attention to what has really been said. You know, it's like that thing where when you're talking to somebody and you're arguing and you're not really hearing, you're just waiting to react, waiting for that one thing to allow yourself that reaction, if that makes sense. I feel like you are, so that's one scenario, but I think the other scenario is that you were given a truth that I'm getting, for one, that it's a breakup of some sort, and the other not so much, but more like it's something that has been shown to you, a truth that has been shown or given or said, or something of the truth that has triggered this past masculine, sorry, I'm struggling to find the words, past wound by another masculine in your life. And it's essentially the same thing. You are looking at it on a surface level, and what you want to hear and what you think you heard. Instead of really listening and seeing the person for who they are, who they truly are, and hearing what they said, like properly hearing them. And with the cherish self in reverse here, I feel like you are giving yourself a narrative that is self-sabotaging and not at all the narrative you should be giving yourself. You are expecting the worst. Maybe you did get the worst and you're now expecting more of the worst. And there's nothing wrong with you feeling that way. There really isn't. It's normal to feel upset or to feel hurt or to feel angry, but holding on to it is never a good thing. Not just for everyone else, but for you, definitely. You don't want to be walking around with all that burden, all that weight in your heart, you know? I have no idea why I did that. I felt like I needed to, for some reason. With my hands like that, I think the hands talk a lot about connection, giving, receiving, your right and your left, masculine and feminine, but it talks a lot about connection. And I feel like as I was looking at the mending card, I was doing that with my hands. I have no idea. And I think it's wait, hold on. Let me get something, because now I am let's see first, with that message. Spirits, do you have a message for pile 3? Oh, interesting. You have Think on Your Feet, Fox Spirit, number 27. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got Snake Spirit, number 55, Time to Heal. It's interesting with the mending card here. I feel like if it's not for you, I'm getting another message. I'm getting a message for somebody out there. You could be the masculine energy, or you could be the energy actually that has provided someone with truth. You could be. But I'm not getting that for everybody. It could be you, and if it is you, I think what this is saying to me is to look at the bigger picture and see how this is, how the drama around this is serving your overall future and your overall good. And if you are the person that hurt someone, I can see that because I feel with any breakup, if this is a breakup, it feels like it. But if this is for you, then there's always hurt in both sides, even if it doesn't seem like there's hurt in another person's behavior. There is always hurt on both sides, and everyone reacts and displays that differently. And if you are the person that did break this off, you gotta see how all of this is for your highest good. And I feel like you have had enough of this relationship, platonic or romantic. I think you've had enough of it, and you cut it off. And what Spirit is saying is, you are doing great. You are fine. If you felt like you didn't need this in your life, then you do what you have to do. And if you're the person that's been broken up with, or something along those lines, what this is saying is to not just hear what you want to hear, but to understand where the person's coming from and work on healing and mending yourself, and just taking the time for yourself, and taking the time to reassess everything, reassess your life for both parties, both scenarios. Reassess your life, see it for See it on the outside perspective. See it in the grander sense. Let's move on to the tarot, because I want to see what these say. Now, this is a little too specific. I feel like with love readings, I try not to lean into them, but with love readings, I think they're very specific, so you gotta oops. You gotta, is it really annoying to hear me talk so slow? I'm so sorry, I'm so tired. It's like 12:41. I know that's not late for some people, but when you've been talking for hours, I don't know. I'm just gonna move on from what I was gonna say because I'm never gonna remember it again. I'm so sorry. If I do remember it again, I'll say it later on. Okay. Why is soulmates here with nothing is yet set in stone, and hearing messages from spirit? Oh, that one jumped. Oh, okay. We got the 5 of Cups, which talks about loss and not seeing what you have, and not seeing what you have, and not seeing that there's, let me just, I love this deck. This is the New Vision Tarot, but seeing this, I don't think in the Rider-Waite you can, I'll just do that. I don't think in the Rider-Waite you see water, but in this you see water and 2 people at the back, right? And I love this because it's saying the 5 of Cups is essentially a card that signifies loss of love, loss of hope, loss of feeling. I don't really know how to say what else. But in this card, there's 2 people in the back, and then water going down, and this guy is so focused on the 3 cups that have spilled. But I feel like what this is showing to me is you are focusing so much on the loss. Okay, now I definitely think this is to do with a breakup of some sort, or like something along those lines. But regardless of who you are in this situation, I feel like you're seeing this loss, but you're not recognizing the fact that there's 2 people behind you that could easily help you. Go to the water and fill those cups back up, every single one of them. If the 3 of you if you ask for help, which is interesting actually, because at the bottom of this, there's ask for help, seek help, and I feel like you're trying to tackle whatever hurt you were feeling, whatever hurt you're feeling, whatever rejection, abandonment you're feeling, which goes back to that imagery in my meditation of the maternal figure walking away. I feel like you need to realize that there are people in your life that you need to ask help from, because you can't rely on just one person. You can't base your whole happiness on one person. You gotta realize that there's so many other people other than this person that can bring you joy and happiness and love. Love isn't just romantic. Let's see what else. Why is Yang? Truth be told, look at the bigger picture. Okay. Just saying, 3 of Pentacles. Why is mending here? Like hard work. Paying off and receipt from angels. Oops. Okay. If this isn't a love reading for you, I'm definitely getting, it might be a rejection from an opportunity that you really thought, an opportunity that you thought you could hold on to. Maybe it's a loss of a job. Maybe it's a loss of something. A loss of something, essentially. And it has taken away your confidence. It has taken away your confidence. But I can see that in all scenarios, regardless of what this reading might mean for you, what Spirit is trying to say is that you have to keep working on taking care of yourself, as well as moving forward with your life. There has, yes, a temporary pause is essential to any healing, but at some point you're gonna have to keep going. You're gonna have to venture off. You see that guy there? I don't know if you can see, this is the Star card. There you go. I don't know why I don't just do that. You gotta venture off and just trust. Stop staying in this wallowing energy and realize that there are so many people that you are surrounded. Dude, in all these cards, you're surrounded by people. I don't know if you can see that. In every single one of these, there is more than one person. You are surrounded by so many people that are there to help you, but nobody knows to help you if you don't ask for it. Even if it's obvious, you can't just sit there and expect people to read your mind, you know? You gotta just keep moving forward, regardless of what happens. Nothing is yet set in stone. One rejection, one person that hurt you, yes, I understand. It might, when you hold on to someone or something and you are expecting it to last or expecting it to never end, it's this, I don't know how to say it. I can't explain the distraught you must feel, because everybody will feel that in a different way, but it's essentially that feeling of, I thought it could work and I feel so stupid, and that's it. It's just feeling so stupid and feeling like you've lost so much, or that you're never going to get anything again. But the thing is, there's more to life than just this one little bump in the road. With all the bad that happens, there's a lot more good that you can get. When something leaves your life, or someone leaves your life, the universe, whatever you believe in, you're basically making room for better in your life. A rejection is not something to feel destroyed over. Permanently anyway. Temporarily, you are allowed to feel that anguish and that hurt. It's completely normal, but you can't stay in that. I keep hitting the mic. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if I'm going to use this anymore, the recording on the mic. But okay, let's move on to the letters and the numbers. Excuse me. Let me shift this. Okay, I'll take 2 more. There you go. Oops. Okay, let's see. We got 4. We got 6, 2, 5, 2. Let's put these down a bit. 14 and 80. Oh yeah, it is 80. Oops, sorry. And for your letters, you got D, M, E. That's a 0. That's an O. X. DM. X. Are you thinking about DMing your ex? Maybe now's not a good time to be doing this. Maybe it's not a good time. I don't know. I mean, you have free will. You completely are allowed to do whatever you want. But if I was I don't know if guys would understand this, but if I was a girl in a bathroom and all the drunk girls were talking to me and I told them I was texting my ex, or I wanted to text my ex, it's like that feeling of like that fucking everyone screaming no. That's basically what I'm getting. I explain that so weird, but sorry. Okay, 05. For your numbers there, we got DM, EX, OMM, RQT, OUUM. Mum, Moo, More, Cutie, DMX. Don't know about you, but maybe you're gonna get a DM from your ex. I'm not sure. Out, to, tour, as in TOUR. Doom, dome, route, as in ROUTE, root, as in ROOT. There's a lot of words you can make with this, so you guys have fun with that. You could probably find more. The M could be a W too, so it could be WW, W, or EXO. If you listen to K-pop, I don't. I used to. Just sort of EXO. DMX. I think that's like, it's so funny. DMX. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know what I'm laughing at. It's not even that funny. Okay. Did I call those out? Regardless, I'm gonna write them down anyway. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Okay, last thing. I wasn't gonna do this, but I did for the first and second pile. So, I want to say, this message will not be for everyone. It is for someone out there who will know exactly when they need the answer. So if you think of a question or something, if you're not even thinking of a question, maybe you're just thinking about a scenario. It doesn't necessarily have to be a question, but let's see if this message is for you. And if it's not, don't take it. Please don't take it. Don't apply it to your life to fit a narrative that you create in your head, or else you will overthink way too much. And I'm saying that from experience with tarot readings. Okay. It will sustain you. Interesting. Okay, I'll take one more. That would be a waste of money. It will sustain you, and that would be a waste of money. Okay, interesting. So you'll know if that is exactly for you or if it's not. But yeah, pile 3. This is your reading. I hope you got something from that. And I'm sorry. This is my last reading for the night, and I'm zonked. I'm sorry if I just seem a little bit off. But I really hope that you got something from that, at least. Like, even if it was just confirmation, or if my advice really did give you something. I really hope that you have a great day or night, wherever you're from, whenever you're reading this. And I will see you in the next reading.